Hey guys, this is Sean with Integrity Ranch. I'm out here with the kids. We're setting up some paddocks for the sheep and goats. And I just, I wanted to talk about this grass. How blessed we are to have this rain. We've had a really, really nice year with moisture. Our grasses have just exploded. We got some beautiful Timothy grass coming in. See this Timothy's a little darker. It's almost 3 foot tall. Timothy is kind of crazy. Early spring, all you see is fescue and orchard grass. And then late spring, if you start looking for it, this Timothy will just start turning on and cranking, and you just hardly even notice it until it's put a seed head on. But anyway, over here, there's about 200 head of sheep and goats, and you can't see them. There's just so much grass. You can see the top of my dog feeder there. That's a 4 foot tall cattle panel. Where'd my finger go? There. 4 foot tall cattle panel with a little bit of plywood on the back for our dog feeder. You just can't even see it. So we're just crazy blessed. Like I said, this grass is pretty much all over these 3 foot step-in O'Briens. So we're driving in a trail here with the quad. As I'm driving it in, I'm dropping pegs so that the pegs are out where I need them. And then I've got my 2 oldest kids. They're just becoming awesome help. So I'll step in the pegs as we come back through, and they will run the 2 reels. Laura's getting pretty good. She's not quite as fast as Clint, but she gets to do the top wire because it's a little easier, huh? You're getting pretty good. Where'd Buddy go?
I said,
Buddy, come here, boy. I haven't made a video, but we've got a batch of Border Collie pups. Buddy, come here. Come here. This here's Buddy. Freaking really smart, really nice Border Collies. If you guys want a Border Collie, we've got a couple still available. I haven't tried to get rid of them too hard because I can't decide which one I like the most. See Buddy here? He's got 1 brown eye and 1 blue eye. And I don't know, this one's kind of been my favorite. Clint has a favorite. Leora has a favorite. Zaylee has a favorite. So everyone's got their favorite, which makes it really hard to get rid of them. But my wife has been getting after me and telling me that we cannot keep all of them. So we've got a couple still left to get rid of. Hey Leora, you got to keep your wire down in the 4-wheeler track. Man, it is really nice to have grass problems. Having grass problems, you can't hardly beat having grass problems. You have, check out this red clover here. Got some I think there's wild raspberry. Maybe it's just blackberry, but it looks more like raspberry. Some Queen Anne's lace. The sheep will browse on this, but the goats, they'll just come through and totally, well, they don't rip it up. They just chew the whole top of it off. They love that Queen Anne's lace. Here's some young Timothy coming in. You can barely see it starting to build a seed head there. Got quite a bit of diversity out here. Right now, the sheep and goats are really just coming through, taking the seed heads off all this, and then getting these forbs down here. All these forbs they're eating. On the grass, they're really just taking the seed head off for now, which is going to help restart this grass to shoot up more blades. Less seed heads, more blades when you can mow it. It's like we're coming through and combining the seed heads off. See, this is some Johnson grass just getting started. These thick leaves, that's going to make really good feed, especially a little bit later on. So my helpers are getting in front of me here. I better get off the phone and get back to setting up fence. we're gonna set this fence up and get the sheep and goats moved. Hey guys, like I was saying, this grass is so tall. You can see we had a bunch of sheep and goats over here, and they just couldn't even hardly, you couldn't see them across the top of this grass as you got out here where it was thicker. But they're doing a pretty good job at tromping it all down. As you can see right here, Clint's got the top wire going in front of me, so I don't want anything jumping this wire while I'm talking. But you can see from this side to the other, you've got all these forbs over here. Broadleafs, forbs, weeds out there, and over here you have none. We just have this grass left. So now we're resetting this grass to start putting on more blades, less seed heads and more blades. And they'll come and they'll do the same thing over here. You know, you can see there's even some buckbrush right there out in the pasture. A little bit of buckbrush left that we haven't completely eliminated. But over in here, you know, there's a little bit. That's a little bit of buckbrush down in there. Ceresia lesbideza that didn't get eaten this round. But mostly all the forbs and broadleafs have been cleaned up in here with the sheep and goats. So we're gonna just roll this fence up, and we'll use these 2 rails and pegs to set up our next paddock. It's Saturday. We'll try to get a little extra work done so that, we probably won't come back here till Monday or Tuesday. We'll have our paddock set up and be able to move them. I'm gonna catch up to Clint here, and we'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching.